Well, I've been to the Far East, I've traveled way out west, I've been all around the world, and I've sampled all the best. I've seen the Southern Cross and I've seen the Northern Lights, but there's one place I'd like to be tonight. If I had my way, I'd be in your arms with you every day, shelter you from harm, and you make me strong with your loving ways, and we'd never part if I had my way. Well, I've scrounged the streets for food, and I've dined with royalty, and it would take a book to tell the things I've seen. I've walked the deserts, scaled the mountains in Tibet, but there's one thing I haven't done yet. If I had my way, I'd be in your arms with you every day, shelter you from harm, and you'd make me strong with your loving ways, and we'd never part if I had my way. If I had my way, I'd be in your arms with you every day, shelter you from harm, and you'd make me strong with your loving ways, and we'd never part if I had my way. No, we'd never part if I had my way. This is a song sort of like an old Marty Robbins gunfighter ballad type of song. Leaving Albuquerque late tonight, heading for the border, not looking for a fight. I thought that I would write you just to tell you I'm okay, and maybe you can meet me when this trouble's gone away. Down in Juarez, by that fountain in the square. Juarez, a week from now I'll meet you there. Juarez, sipping margaritas in the shade. Sad old mariachis play their last serenade. He knew that there'd be rangers on his trail. He had no choice, he'd rather die than spend his life in jail. But every outlaw knows that for his sins he must atone. No, he won't be in Juarez, she'll be there all that fountain in the square. Morris, a week from now she'll be there. Morris, sipping margaritas in the shade. The sad old mariachis play their last serenade. Read it in the paper the next day, and then she got his letter. She bought her a ticket right away. She packed her favorite dress, the one he bought her in El Paso, and headed out for Juarez. Nowhere else for her to go. Juarez, down by that fountain in the square. Juarez, most every night you'll find her there. Juarez, sipping margaritas in the shade. The sad old mariachis play their last serenade. Got the airplane accompaniment going on there. Pretty good. This is a song about the old surfer, an autobiographical song. The old man checks the surf every day. He seldom goes out, but he checks anyway. It's just something he likes to do. A lifetime of surfing grows on you. He checks the wind and he checks the tide. He checks to see if they're getting any right. He thinks about the good old days when he used to paddle out every day. Well, his mind is strong and he'd really like to go, but his body is just too old and slow. So he waits for a day when the surf is small, and he paddles out after all. Well, he sees the wave and it looks just fine, and he can visualize the ride in his mind. But his knee won't bend and his back is way too stiff, so jumps over the falls like falling over a cliff. He gets back on his board, paddles back out, trying not to feel too bummed out. Then he smiles and thinks he's lucky anyway, 'cause there's lots of people who didn't surf today. The old man checks the surf every day. He seldom goes out, but he checks anyway. It's just something he likes to do. A lifetime of surfing grows on you. Yeah, a lifetime of surfing grows on you. So try to do another sort of beachy song, a little bit about OB. So here's another one. A little cold out here in the wind. The wind is colder than it looks. Full moon, high tide, could be a rough ride, a good swell on the way, could be my lucky day. A good life, ocean beach, paradise within reach. Sun sets, water glistens, but when the ocean roars, man, you better listen. Well, I've surfed most of my life, I can't quit, don't ask me why. Something about dropping into a wave that gets me through the darkest days. 'Cause the ocean's alive, it lives and breathes, takes you for a ride, as smooth as you please, and it'll slap you around when you least expect it. If you're smart, you're respected. But when the ocean smiles, it's a beautiful thing. I swear I can hear the angels sing. And when the sun shines through a breaking wave, I know everything is gonna be okay. I see the dolphins soar, the pelicans dive. It feels good just to be alive. Full moon, high tide, good swell on the ride, good swell on the way, could be my lucky day. A good life on the beach, paradise within a reach. Sun sets, water glistens, the ocean roars, man, you better listen. 'Cause it's alive, it lives and breathes, takes you for a ride, as smooth as you please, and it'll slap you around when you least expect it. If you're smart, you're respected. So this one's about Mexico. I've got my Laguna go seeing the whales t-shirt on here, Laguna San Ignacio shirt on, so I might as well do a song about Baja. Well, I'm Baja bound, vamos al sur, Baja bound, this ain't no 3-hour tour. Baja bound, got no special plans, Baja bound, just to be where I am. Well, things are nice right here at home, I love my friends and the things we share, but sometimes I get that urge to roam. scary, but I'm Baja bound. Vamos al sur, Baja bound. This ain't no 3-hour tour. Baja bound, got no special plans. Baja bound, just be where I am. Well, some folks think it could be dangerous, but it's the same most anywhere. The people there are kind and generous. It could be I might be safer there. So I'm Baja bound, vamos al sur. Baja bound, this ain't no 3-hour tour. Baja pound, got no special plans. Baja bound, just to be where I am. Well, sometimes I feel like Bilbo Baggins, safe and snug in my hobbit hole. Nothing I need, just fat and happy. Then I get the urge, and off I go. And I'm Baja bound, vamos al sur. Baja bound, this ain't no 3-hour tour. Baja bound, got no special plans. Baja bound, just to be where I am. Yeah, I'm Baja bound. Yeah, I'm Baja bound. I'm Baja bound.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, Phil.
About myself?
Yeah, how long you been playing music?
Oh, for a long time. I was a music major at State, and I didn't graduate as one, but I studied classical guitar.
And then at home, you have a home studio or what?
Yeah, I worked at a number of local recording studios doing recording engineering, and I'd record things of my own at home. There's the old Surfer video is on this exact Ocean Beach Living YouTube channel that they could watch and check out, at one that was recorded at my home studio.
And then tell us a little bit about some of the groups in San Diego you've done mixing for or recording for.
Oh, I don't know. Going way back when, everybody must remember the Beat Farmers. We did a lot of recordings with the Beat Farmers in the old days. We did a lot of live recordings too at Humphreys over the years. You know, we did the Doobie Brothers and John Hyatt, and I can't even remember all the different bands. Lots of stuff like that. 102.1 used to do a live recordings thing, and so we used to record that on site, but I can't even remember all the bands. Lots of bands.
So you live down the street?
Yeah, I live about a block away here in OB, right off of Avalanche.
Tell us a little bit about OB and then go into another song.
Well, OB, it's a nice place to live. You know, we live with the airplanes, but that's okay. Maybe that keeps the rents down a little bit, I don't know. And great place to surf. My favorite one's the jetty, although as my song you heard me sing a while ago, I'm a little too old to challenge the jetty anymore. But on a small day, I can paddle out there and thrash around.
What are you going to play for us next?
This is another song kind of about going south and just vacation, kind of southern type of thing. Not maybe Baja, just a sort of a song about that. Sitting alone on a long stretch of beach, pina colada just within reach. Feeling hungry, so I wave my hand. Waiter comes running across the sand. I ask him what's good today. He says the lobster boat just pulled in the bay. I said that's good, give me two. I lean back without a care, feeling like a millionaire. I'm thinking I can get used to this. 2 weeks vacation, yeah, 2 weeks of bliss. Nothing that I have to do unless I want to. like a dog all year, and every chance I get, I come down here. 'Cause every dog has his day, and I'm gonna spend mine this way, on the beach all day and drink all night, party till the morning light. 'Cause they know how to live down here. I tell you, man, they brew some mighty fine beer. Sometimes I think I just might stay, but now I'm making the most of every day. So here's another song actually pretty much about OB. Sitting just outside the surf line, just south of the jetty, sitting here on my board. The world looks so pretty. I paddled out to surf and I'll get to it eventually. But for now I'm just taking in the wonders of the sea. Every time I paddle out, I'm always filled with wonder and a little fear. The ocean can be a place to take refuge in, caress you like a lover and greet you like a friend. But don't take that for granted. Her moods ebb and flow, and she'll teach you a lesson if you think you're in control. And out on the horizon, I see a sailboat coming in, dolphins playing in the sailboat's wake like kids on a jungle gym. And looking round, I can't believe the beauty of the scenery. Just sitting here, taking in the wonders of the sea. And looking towards the shoreline, I see the town where I live. I think to myself, you're a lucky man, and how good this life is. Sitting just outside the surf line, just south of the jetty, sitting here on my board. The world looks so pretty, and looking round, I can't believe the beauty of the scenery. Just sitting here, taking in the wonders of the sea. Just sitting here, taking in the wonders of the sea. All right, so one last song for our first little mini beach concert here. It's called Peace of Mind. Well, I've been looking all around for something that can't be found. I quit my job so I could look full time. You know I'm looking for peace of mind. I know it's out there somewhere. I've never seen it, but I know it's there. If it was easy to find, everyone would have it. Peace of mind. It's better than fortune, better than fame, better than anything you can name. So I'm looking high and I'm looking low. There's just no place I won't go. Well, I went to Rome, I saw the Pope. I wish I could say he gave me hope. Went to Tibet, I lived with the monks. After a while, I was done. And then I went to Jerusalem. With all the hatred there, I couldn't learn from them. Then I met a man, he was old and wise, just a simple man, living his life. He said, I don't preach, and I don't teach. What you're asking, here's what I think. You search the world, looking far and wide, but what you're seeking is only found inside. That is the first mini beach concert.
That was really good. Phil, can we have just one more encore? Just one more. Play one over. Play with your favorite song over for
play
an
my
encore.
favorite song
for
over.
an encore. One more, Phil.
One more, huh? Yeah. Well, the Ocean Beach song, the old surfer, huh? Not my favorite, but we'll do it again. Everybody can know that it's on here. The old man checks the surf every day. He seldom goes out, but he checks anyway. It's just something he likes to do. A lifetime of surfing grows on you. He checks the wind and he checks the tide. He checks to see if they're getting any right. He thinks about the good old days when he used to paddle out every day. Well, his mind is strong and he'd really like to go, but his body is just too old and slow. So he waits for a day when the surf is small, and paddles out after all. Well, he sees the wave and it looks just fine, and he can visualize the ride in his mind. But his knee won't bend and his back is way too stiff, so it's over the falls like falling over a cliff. Gets back on his board, paddles back out, trying not to feel too bummed out. Then he smiles and thinks he's lucky anyway, 'cause there's lots of people who didn't surf today. The old man checks the surf every day. He seldom goes out, but he checks anyway. It's just something he likes to do. A lifetime of surfing grows on you. Yeah, a lifetime of surfing grows on you.
So Phil.
And this is the old man signing off.
So Phil, where can people find your music if they're looking for it?
Spotify, probably Apple Music. Yeah,
All right.
I've got 3 or 4 albums on there with more to come.
So tell people your name and spell it for them so they can find
It's
it.
Phil ROCKHOLD, ROCKHOLD.
Thank you for taking part in our first little beach concert.
Yeah, the first of many here, I'm sure.
Thank you so much. Goodbye, everybody.